Hello. This is the first dungeon of the game. I need to level up. I never streamed a Realm Reborn. Why not? Oh, thank God I have AoEs. this is the right way. Okay, I'm like halfway through level 37, so let me see. Level 37. Let's see. Where theory goes. Okay. Cat, don't put your paws on. Yeah, let me check something. Do you want to go outside? Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Truth is, I used to be galled when I pulled fire duty, but I've come to thank me lucky stars in Corthia's dull warm beats dull and cold any time. I have no complaints about the warmth, should be certain. We're short-handed here, though, so dim have our lights grown. 'Tis no wonder our patrol mistook the wisps for the stronghold. The north winds blows hard tonight. Will you patrol the braziers and loot lights those that are dark? Listen to that shriek. Sometimes I swear that the very chimes have declared war against us. Here, take this bit of live coal to light the braziers with. Never tire of watching the flames, and I have no complaints about the warmth. Ah, there's one. Two more. All done? Come closer to the fire. You're looking a mite blue. It gladdens my heart to know that all the braziers are lit tonight, given freely of their light and warmth. Yes, dull and warm and of some import. As I've said, I've no complaints about the warmth, not a one. A word, adventurer. Alice Fortemps has just called a reward on the snow wolves that harass our supply trains. These creatures are most dangerous when young and starved, and this litter of 4 is both. I lost 2 good men to these wolves. Had they been knights, the hunting horns would have sounded ere their blood had rusted. I would see you avenge them, and the reward is a fair one. Bring back the hides, and we shall both gain what we seek. Yours is ever a welcome face, friend. If you are weary from your journey, pray rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. Honorate. Lord Eminence, spell of absence afforded me time to return to my writing. I must admit that my life was rather dull without him, though not necessarily for the worse. What are you doing here? Yo, old girl, when I saw you off at Ragnarok, I had every faith that you would return, and here you are, a more dependable comrade a man could not hope for. Fair enough. Nope, just NPCs. clear what Mage's Ballad actually does. Ooh, that's cool. They haven't made any progress. I know it's NPCs, but still. From that smug look on your face, I should say there are fewer wolves in Cortherius today. Show me the pelts and complete your triumph. These are they. See you the markings here. With these hill pups gone, all our people shall breathe easier. Now near it is that we scorn death in the mouths of a ravaged, ravening beast. These men died in battle as surely as any on the dragon pyre. When knights are thin upon the ground, it is the lowly of the house who suffer, grooms and washers, porters and yeomen. Our house patches with adventurers, whatever is threadbare, but some of the other high houses continue to bar their gates against outlanders altogether, or treat them with such disdain that any service they accept must surely bear a taint. Honor is how justly we treat others who serve the cause alongside us in life and death. Out of honor flows all that makes a man of a boy, a woman of a girl. Surely when we meet alone in the afterlife, 'tis honor she judges, not pride. A word, if I may. Have you the inclination to undertake another commission? I would not ask if you did not look rested and refreshed. You may have heard whispers of it, but a patrol lost its way in the blizzard and wandered into the ogre's belly. Needless to say, not all of them returned alive, and the sawbones have been carving all manner of bits of those that did. They mistook Willow the Wicks for the light of the camp and were lured to the cave. We've enough perils around us without those quizzing devils amusing themselves less. We cannot have men gainsaying their own eyes, afraid to trust the lights they see in the distance. Will you take yourself to the ogre's belly and dispatch those wikes? It's a little weird that there's a piece of land that's just cut off. Is this quest impossible because of that? Or... Aha, I made it off the edge of the... Back so soon, and with full success. Those wikes never knew what struck them, I'll wager. By how long it is good to have something go well. Forgive my outburst. It has been a difficult week, Moon. Some longer span of time, like a siege through none exist, and man cannot live in a constant state of unhappy strain. The success you convey back to me means a great deal. I believe you're 38 as well. Seven, 38, 38. Out. Well met, sister in drudgery. I'm a sellsword myself, but I doubt this lot here rates that any higher than adventurers. But I can't complain. I have 3 squares and clean straw enough to sleep in, even if I moil all day for it. Any road. Thought I shared some of the work with you today. A wagon bound for house 410 broke its wheel shaft on the way, and sent word they'd be half a day late. Ain't showed up yet. They're on the east road. Those legs of yours won't find it too far. I've got my own donkey work to see to, but we'll have a mug of something when you return. How many years now since I left the God's Quiver for a life of a sellsword? Long enough to end up this far north. I wonder how Instructor Molcut's faring with all the green recruits. Seven, 38, 37. Okay, so 237. So that's. I might need to do another dungeon. Not sure yet. I could not imagine doing these quests without flying. For sure. I guess a Roman born had to. They didn't have flying until Evansford. You made good time. What news? XL got 'em all, huh? Poor sots. I tell you, the high and mighty around these parts don't even see in black and white. They see in dragon and not dragon. You know what I speak? All manner of nasties that don't breathe fire kill just as many men, but that's neither here nor there for them. Ain't nothing to me either, I suppose. This place, not enough men, not enough arms, and cold enough to make a man piss ice. I tell you, coming west to offer my services was mayhap less wise than I thought. This is a chill that even a bowl of mung toy soup won't cure. Ah, to be in Gridania again. One second. I swear to God, my cat's so annoying sometimes. I hail from Gajania, sister from the sea. Fighting Exo is what we do there, but I sure didn't expect to see them in these mountains. I know those shitbirds, and they're up to something. It's nothing I can go to my employer with, it's just a feeling. But whenever I got this feeling in the 12's and nothing's got done, something bad bit us on the arse. I've not had a moment to spare, and the feeling grows stronger. It'll it'll becomes a sellsword to it ill becomes a sellsword to part with his own gill in this manner. But will you enter the XL layer to the east and see if there are any clues to be found? most abrupt cut of music ever. Oh, that's bad. Give me a second. Woo! Get the fuck out of here. Oh wow. I should use that next time I fish. What? Oh, what was I doing? What news, sister? What is it that you carry? This is Black Hue from the North Shroud, unknown in Portheus. The XL make of it living vines and walls, but the U being slow to grow. Why would they bother to cut it down and convey it to West unless the XL mean to stay here? This is the beginning of a settlement. While the Ishgardians busy themselves with dragons, the birdmen are stealing this patch of Portheus from right under their noses. I tell you, unless the Holy See acts now, the XL will rapidly gain a foothold in this area. That means more war, and though that means more work for the likes of me, I have enough as is. The XR are moving into Corthias in a lasting way. It's no small task to bring those logs from the Twellsword this far west. They must be using their cursed balloons, those shite birds. Even their supplies have wings, and what comes out of the balloons goes into the ground of Portheus. We need to hit them now before their settlement gets bigger. Then Ishgardians won't give a swivel till it's too late. I need my own people. Take this letter to a reprobate named Isidore L. We fought together in the quiver once. His levy garrisoned at Falgard Float. I fight not for Ishgard in this matter, but if they want to consider it a debt, fine by me. It goads me that the XL are waltzing into Corthias right under my nose. Holy shit. Damn, that blast, that hurts. I hate being wounded, worse than being dead. They call me the ram that batters, not the battered sheep. Yo, eh? Well, state your business. A letter for me, from Belmont. Well, well, I tell you, now the best tactics officer the White Rams ever had can suffer to be a moral incel sword. That one I'll never understand. The roads haven't rusted that bucket of his. If he says the shite birds are moving into Corthias, that's a good enough. What we Red Rams owe the XL pain. Tell him whatever we can do, just name it. Damn, and blast, that hurts. Damn me for being careless about those XL. Blast them for slicing me up like a side of fish. Here now, before you go all the way back to Corthias, why not stretch your legs a little? Get those XL wild talons for me. They had to look of newcomers to this area. That means they won't stay far from where I saw them. The Glamora ruins. Look for fresh kill, something big. Damn, and blast, that hurts. The XL pack are hard. Curse their godless feathered hearts. Gods heal already, I have places to be. I'll bet Mia Molcott didn't become what she is, playing nursemaid to some cloud pole. Did me a good turn, did you? Much appreciated, yo. I'll be praying for their friends to visit when I'm back on my feet. Still, Volkop's going to tear me a new one for letting the wild talons get a jump on me. This way, I can at least tell her the birds didn't live too long afterwards. Well met, adventurer. May I call you Yo? I am Irene, a tactical officer of the White Rams and apparently a medic, for I find myself ordered to keep an eye on this lug. Oh, shut it, Isidore. So the matter you were speaking to Isidore about, I'm certain Instructor Molcott will be keen to hear of the Excel's movements in the West. Best you talk to her straight away and make plans. That'd be Mia Molcott, the leader of the White Rams and an instructor of the God's Quiver. She bides this day at Eugenia Spire to the north. Take Belmont's words to her. And do watch yourself. Mia Molcott's slain as many Excel in battle as there are in trees in the woods of Proud Creek. She can be scary. Waste her time with Maffles or Bluster and she might use you as Ixel bait. Who scratches at my door? An adventurer on the prowl for Mia Molcott? I am she, born to the bane of the Birdman. I lead the White Rams, an arrow of the God's quiver aimed at the craven hearts of the Exo. I see. We must act now, right now, to stop this threat, extending the defensive line against the Exo northwest into Cortez will be no stroll through the wood, but how the birdies will struggle in the net. I can already hear their little necks breaking. The White Rams are stationed at Eugenia Spire, ostensibly on guard duty. Oh yes, protecting the trees to this forest from the miscreants and the Exali logging grounds to the north. Very defensive. Play defense long enough and the enemy forgets we can attack. I suppose that was the idea, but now the enemy anticipates us. Those mocking, tweeting birds have sealed off the north corridor with a blockade. I split on their cunning. It keeps me from their wee necks. Adventurer, take down the blockade with this bomb finger. Little birds do not content to have a few more quiet moons before all hell breaks loose. Fine, the Excel shall free the ram right, meow. Jesus. What the... The White Rams hunt the XL. We live this spring on the little birds and snap their wee necks. If those whose lives I once spared even think of setting foot in the 12th wood again, then answer to meow. Answer to meow. To meow. Arg, I'll kill them, alright? That is what it is. Wait, no. There's so many. Well lasted a perfect donation. Put up your little blockades, my wee birds, and down they go like a cradle on a burrow. There will be nothing but nothing to stand between the white rams and our prey. It's a fast burger too. Proteus and 12's were busy little birdies. They've been filling their crop with all manner of juicy worms. Or a juicy something else. Now, there's a thought. There could be extracting crystals from those trees. Treats for their big bird, the primal Garuda. Adventurer, are you as fleet as they say? I've a letter going to Corthius for Belmont, and tell me that by blow he can count on us, and that he better be as good as a tactician as he used to be, even if he sleeps on feather beds now with a strumpet on each side of him. Back in one piece. Pardon me if I don't ask about the journey, but what did Isidore say? Think he can get the White Rams interested? A letter from McColt. By the 12, the XL are cutting down the trees in the 12's wood, and to offer the crystals to Garuda. 'Tis worse than I thought. She said that, eh? Suppose I've been soft long enough. I've eaten my fine table scraps and slept on a feather bed or two. Though I won't swear to the other thing, it's the will of the 12 is what this is. The right rams in the 12's word, me and Corthius, with whoever will join me. The high and mighty house of Ishgard can go with themselves. We'll stop the exile with or without them. I had a son once, a fine boy. Maybe if he'd lived, he would have found a fine girl like you, and I'd be dandling a grandchild on my knee. But he wandered into Ogre's belly in a blizzard, and one of the beasts in there killed him. I'm neither a knight nor a maid, but I tell you my heart cries out for vengeance, nay, justice, even after all these years. I won't go to my grave knowing that creature will be blight on another life as it did mine. Take all that I have left, but slay the Gorgotr. Here, this is a bottle of Karkur blood. Pour it out, and the scent will draw the creature. It doesn't care what kind of blood it is, you see. Once it senses prey, you'll be ready, won't you? The cold is hard on old bones, my dear. Oh, listen to me go on. My boy's not around no more to hear an old woman's gripes. Mayhaps that's a small blessing for him. Huh. Right, I have to go the other way for some reason. Really want you to go the other way. Oh, well, that's why. so tight. I mean, I have money. I could just get here. Yeah, they all fit matches. Much easier when I'm not facing two at the same time. Didn't really need to buy that gear. But, oh well. Learn something new every day, such and such. Thank you. Thank the Fury you're safe. I thought my revenge had been the death of you. But you say it's the monster that's dead. Thank you, kind girl. And would you look at that, you found his rosary. As bright as the day his father put it around his neck. They say Mithril never loses its luster, not like life, eh? Fall to a dragon, go to heaven, fall to else who gives to hells. That's the Ishgard way. He was a scout and a good one, I'm told, but he died a fool's death, and fools deserve no justice. They found him and left his things where they lay, left him where he lay, his own comrades. But you didn't, did you? You picked this up and brought it to me, a good heart and noble soul, to keep your promise and do a kind thing unbidden. You are the justice I sought, adventurer, and now I may live out my days in peace. That daughter of mine, when she has a mind to do a thing, there's no stopping her. She's gone off to the Weeping Saint alone. I've told her time again and again it's not safe with all the unbelievers about. You're one of those fearless fire-breathing adventurers, aren't you? Fire-breathing. Normally, I'd tell you to stay away from my fine, high-spirited lass, but right now I bid you go in hot pursuit to the Weeping Saint and bring her back safe and sound. Where has that daughter of mine gone? She cannot seem to stay in one place, bless her. You there, don't go telling her tales of the road. I've trouble enough as it is. Great. Probably they actually use this place for something. My father sent you to fetch me back. Why, he must be overstung. He usually mislikes adventurers. He knows very well that I must have the blessed water, and one can hardly get it anywhere else. Father means well, but I cannot have him ordering me home and insisting on armed chaperones. This war is older than he or his own father. What does he mean to do? Hide me away in the tea caddy and hope that the war ends before I am old and gray? Still, I am not insistent to the dangers. Will you keep watch while I fetch the water? Who knows, you may discover an unbeliever in the woodworks. Pretty sus, bro. What truck have I with you, or with me, huh? All my all may partake of the saint's tears, or do you not believe that I am worthy? I am. I know what you're thinking, adventurer woman. I do. You're as transparent as the water there, the water she's taking. You think I'm one of those unbelievers. I find your accusations vile and remove myself from your foul presence. What's wrong, and what is it that you have in your hand? 'Tis no soldier's weapon, and none but knights have leave to bring a weapon into a holy place. Perhaps there really was a heretic here, or have I somehow summoned one by my careless jests? I shall return to Camp Dragon Head forthwith. I am not easy in my mind, kind adventurer. You do best not to linger. I thank you for her safe return, but she is much subdued and will not tell me what passed at the Weeping Saint. I shall want answers, and quickly. A strangely furtive man, you say, gazing fixed upon my girl, and armed in such in a holy place. It may well be an unbeliever, for who would risk doing such things? A girl of noble blood who eschews the seclusion that is her due makes an excellent prey. Of course, I know this. Many think me a scandal for allowing a daughter to run wild, and of course I worry every day and every minute. Yet I would not take the world from her. She is what she is, a rambling rose, and she cannot help what she was born to. I will keep her safe, from a distance mayhap, but safe. And once again, that's just shy of the level I need to be to keep going with quests. Time is it? Hour 31. I could do another dungeon. Maybe. This will be good once I'm 40. While I'm thinking about it, there's like no quest between 51 and 51. There's a few actually, but not like a lot. Just for chains. Gonna have to do a dungeon. Yep. Okay. First, I'm gonna take a break. Then I'll be back with a dungeon. pull that first. Alright. I see. Well, that's quite useful. Oh, here's my stuff. Why not? You can always plan. Hey, you. No time for niceties. I'm waiting on Cerulean. That old uncut purse, what calls himself a trader, is late with his shipment. Cerulean burns like an alewife in winter, and there's no going without it to make the fire sand for the ballistas. First that signal. What does he think we're fighting here? Ladybugs? You look like you enjoy a spot of heat. Find out where my cerulean order is. Go to the signal and, lean on them a little. Question them like, I tell you, those old audience, keen on being paid, not keen on doing their work. Can't trust them, especially that lot at Sapphire Avenue Exchange. An adventurer comes from some forsaken place, huh? Well, I don't want your kind here. This here is a piece of precision equipment. See, now off with you. Fuck you too. Welcome. What might discerning? Oh, not here to buy? Then might I suggest you browse quietly? I'm quite busy. Oh yeah. From Edwin and Cortez. Oh dear, my friend, may I call you that? Oh well, then, there's a problem with the ceruleum, and if you think Edwin is vexed, you have no idea how difficult this is for me. Yeah, that's fine. 14 standards, that's fine. Angry about the Cerulean Order being late, is he? Friend, pardon me, yo. I understand this situation, I really do. And I would ship the stuff to him if I had any. The fact is, it's been a mighty struggle for many moons to produce processed cerulean from Amajadnav and Sons, and now they're entirely ceased doing business with most vendors. It's a hard life being the middleman, my dear lady. We pay for the sins of producers like Al-Majna, and what do we get from them in turn? Not so much as a how do you do. Edwin's quarrel is with them, not me. This, do you not know? The concern has the exclusive right to mine cerulean in Northern Vanillin. They can do whatever they want. You can always try them directly. Go talk to Pop Uwazu at Camp Blue Frog. Though I warn you, he's a smug little toad. Let's change that a little more with this. Like always doing squats. And who are you? Adventurer. No, I don't remember ordering any. And I would remember something like that, seeing as I'm the employee of the moon for the 9th time. Thank you. Shush now. I'm listening to the scruffy lady. An inquiry about the process of cerulean shipment from Sirgo and Ulda. Interesting. I figured it out a while ago. So we may have shared a problem here. As unlikely as that sounds, we would love to ship cerulean, but there's far too little of it coming out of the plant. I suspect thievery, a little skimming off the top. Furthermore, I suspect the porters. I was just going to keep an eye. Wouldn't want trouble with the labor mates, you know. But you are welcome to doubt and question them, and I use one problem to solve another. Brilliant. And what's he doing here, you might ask? And I'd answer, a very important job. I do look forward to finishing it and returning to Oldot covered in glory. Thank you. You may stop admiring me now. I've moved on. Oh, weirdo. Hey. Bless me, not let there be no features today. Your name be praised. I don't get paid enough for this. Stealing ceruleum. One, I ought to punch you in the face for impugning my reputation. Two, you think I'd still be here with my arse out in the wind if I'd made off with that kind of loot? We're doing honest work out here with all manner of nasty stiffs yalms away. You doubt my words? Go check the ceruleum. In those barrels, ain't nothing missing from what's in the books. It's much more reliable to when there's two. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it now. Need to incorporate this more. Well, Coblins drinking ceruleum. Now I have seen everything. Well, I guess I don't need to get me a champion from the confraternity. That's a relief. But we'll have to make an extra trip to the plant to make up for that. For what those cursed talkers put down the hatch. Well, I guess I don't know. Interesting. Goblins. Goblins. No, I definitely didn't order any. We do sometimes, though, for business reasons. Everybody does it. Shush, you can stop talking now. So, I'll have to hire guards for that whole area, and oh, an idea. Raise the price and call it a special security surcharge. Anyway, the cerulean must flow. No more delays in shipping. Another brilliant goodbye, Papaluzu. Oh, is that a feather for my cap? Why, thank you very much. So, you can tell Sego that his shipment will be there in just a few days. Unfortunately, there'll be a wee increase in price. Security surcharge, you know. Everybody does it. Well, come up and what my discerning. Oh, it's you. Yo, talk to Bakuruzu? Really? He said a matter of days? So, my dear lady, you're telling me they're shipping what's owed me but charging me more for it. I wish Amajina and all his sons the joy of my guild. I hope it gives them gout. I do appreciate you sorting this out, and with that, put up Papuzu, no less, a discerning middleman such as myself will certainly remember you for future commissions. Thanks to you, I'll be able to make my cerulean shipment to Corthias. That's a load off my mind. A middleman has not but his name, you know. Headed back to Camp Dragonhead, I assume. Tell Edwin to start laying out his bats, for that's how soon he'll have his cerulean. He won't take my word for it, though, since Papuza's made a liar of me by tearing while goblins drank my shipment. Take this to Edwin as token of my apology, and don't you sample any. Yeah. My dear Madame, Sigo and Sundries has survived the cerulean crash, in no small part due to your patronage. I do hope your employer sold his futures before the prices came tumbling down. Back, are you? Took your time too. Hope that means something good for my cerulean. Well now, this is good news. And what's this? A gift from that tight-fisted psycho, and a handsome one it is. I'll have to forgive the wretch, the fury smite me if I lie. Quite a tangled skin you unwound there, and well loose too. Thank you for your trouble, and just, you see, those ballistas will save your hide someday. A moment, if you will. You are the adventurer who cleared our Lord Francis of good name, are you not? Allow me to thank you. His lordship is house howling in air, you see, and unjust it is that he was born under a waning moon. Yet what was this must eventually grow fat again. What was thin must eventually grow fat again. I would thank Lord Harchefant as well, but I should not like to be seen as currying favor either for myself or for my house. I would present him with a gift under your name if you are amenable. Oh, this is gonna be a weird quest to do, considering he's dead and all. I have selected a bottle of nectar for his lordship. Will you collect it from the wine cellar downstairs and deliver it to the Medgus in the kitchen? The wine cellar is called Amuel. The bill has been settled. House Hallianair has known few friends as faithful as Lord Hochfante, even when the prudent course of action would have been to cast us society embraced us as allies. We shall honor his memory and see that the ties between the two houses are never broken. Okay. Yo, son, I must be rising in the world to have the custom of the most famous adventurer of these parts. How may I serve? Sir Albriel sent you. Of course. Here's the bottle she ordered, and a fine choice, if I may say so. This nectar was mixed with blessed water of the weeping saint, sweet and iceless even in deep winter. 'Twas no mean feat procuring such a choice liquor with the rose snowbound, but I aim to please. Adventurer, you are shivering. Warm drink may cure what ails you. Well, if it isn't Yosun, everyone's talking about you, you know, looking for a place to hide. Sweet goddess, Daneth and Stroy, I haven't seen one of these upon this sideboard for a good many moons. This is too rich for your purse, I'd wager, so it must be from Uriel? I guess well, did I not? The High House of Ishgard are descended from the heroes who stood with Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon. They are like brothers, Lord Harshafant says. They bicker carelessly, but they must remember to hold fast to one another when the safety of Ishgard is at stake. Thank you for delivering this and serving as Sir Uriel's decoy. Lord Horsefront has been quite deprived of his favorite indulgence since the cold grew so ferocious. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just that in the quieter moments all the memories come rushing back. Were Lord Horsefront still here, he might make some good-natured quip about my tears spoiling the broth. When I think about things that way, I suppose he'll never really leave us. Not really. Oh, I'm definitely glamming that when I get it. That's terrible. No, you a gorge called Witch Drop, sharp as claws and hard as steel. It is where those suspected of heresy are judged by the Inquisition. The guilty would fly to escape death using the power granted them by the Gravanians, and the temple archers would put an arrow through their back parts. The innocent would break upon the gorge floor, their purity proven, their souls ascended to Halone's halls and there await their loved ones. The ones I loved was judged at Witch Drop. He went to his death with a rosary upon him. I carved the crystal myself. I had only made 4 before he was taken. I think that mayhap the beads lie forgotten on the floor of that gorge. They say you have keen eyes, closed lips, and a kind heart. Will you find the rosary for my heart's succor? I do not expect all 4 beads, but please, good adventure, as many as you can. I already hear word that many heretics are choosing to surrender themselves for their crimes. Some may be pardoned, but I expect those who were involved in the summoning of Lady Shiva will be shown little clemency. I now know what Mage Ballad does. What is it that you have there? Crystal beads, is it? I found one down here myself not long ago, but just the one. And this one will stay with me, stranger. It's my only leap to another life, you see. The proof of that life. Can't get off the computer. Okay, you didn't end the stream like the other time. You gotta stay off the computer. And this one was staying with me. You see, a proof that of that life. She would understand after all. Why are you here? Huh. That was just some random dude, but I'm really surprised that they gave him backstory and what. What that's about. Guess I'll find out in a second. Adventurer, did you find what my heart seeks? There they are. How strange to see them again after all that has passed. Thank you for finding so many. I thought mayhap that there would be one missing. Matigent has it, I believe, and so this rosary binds us together. Was he an unbeliever? His faith was not the conflagration that other men set to the house of their heart, yet I do not know, and never shall. I sought to mislay all memory of him, but he was my great friend as well as my betrothed. The Lady of Ishtar does not deny a friend, even if the ways of the world would have us deny our own fathers and husbands. And so I shall never forget Matigent. I hear word. Two seconds. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. So I'm pretty tired. I streamed a lot today, like a lot. Separate streams, but if you put them all together, it's a decent amount. Um, Thanks for watching. Thanks for moderating. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for all your support. And even if you're watching this after the fact, thank you. Thank you. Means a lot.